269. Well, we'll do the Series 1, then the Extended, then the Series 2. Best of luck, everyone. This should be a fun one. Probably should have thrown out the garbage before, but hey. Make my mistakes. We start off with a 285 Roman Yossi for the Preds, on a roll of point for Tampa, Caulfield for Montreal Canvas, and a Young Guns Outburst Silver for the Blues, Matthew Kessel. For the Blues, Matthew Kessel. Special edition of Konechny for Philly. We got a retrospective of Quinn for Buffalo. And a Young Guns of Marilinen for Ottawa. We've got a Tkachuk for Florida Fillers. We got a Buchnevich on a roll for the Blues. And a Young Guns Canvas, Wyatt Kaiser. Chicago Young Guns Canvas, Kaiser. We've got a Star Surge of Fox for the Rangers, retrospective Dostal for the Ducks, and a Young Guns Bolduc for the Islanders. Samuel Bolduc. We've got a Star Surge for Ottawa of Ridley Craig, Iorio Young Guns for Washington, and a Young Guns clear cut, Sean Farrell. Montreal, Sean Farrell. We got a stat box for Buffalo of Thompson, on a roll of Beniers for Seattle, and a canvas of Willie Nylander for the Maple Leafs. Teacher's Pet of Carrier for Vegas. We got a Fiala for LA on a roll. Perfetti Outburst Silver for the Winnipeg Jets. We've got a population count 1,000 for Seattle of McCann. 1,000. Special edition of McKinnon for the Avs, and a Calgary Flames Young Guns Peltier. We've got a Star Zone of point for Tampa, debut dates of Gutman for Chicago, and Evangelista for Nashville Young Guns. We've got a 285 Trey Sino for the Oilers, on a roll of Thompson for Buffalo, and for the San Jose Sharks, Kakkonen, canvas. Dazzlers of Suzuki for Montreal, Teacher's Pet of Jenner for the Jackets, and a Cider Portraits for the Red Wings. Star Zone for the Red Wings of Larkin, Ridley Gregg for Ottawa debut, Kaiser Chicago Young Guns. Wyatt Kaiser. We've got a, very nice, Young Guns Deluxe, number to 250 of Stastny for Nashville. Stastny. We got a stat box of Nylander for the Leafs, honor roll of McDavid for the Oilers, and what a pack. Outburst Silver Young Guns for Philadelphia of Desnoyers. Outburst Silver Young Guns. Star Zone of McDavid for the Oilers. Patterson for Vancouver Stat Box. And Young Guns for Nashville, Askarov. It's been a really good box so far. We got a 285 of Malkin for the Penguins. Marchand for Boston Portraits. Canvas Sorokin for the Islanders. It looks like on the canvas, by the way, the top, I'll just show this quickly. Looks like they had a fold over on the print. Dazzlers of Niederreiter for Winnipeg. Debut of Wolf for Calgary and an Ottinger for Dallas. Portraits. We got a Star Surge for the Coyotes of Gunther. Teacher's Pet of Tkachuk for Florida. And another Young Guns, Kaiser, Chicago. Special edition Matthews for the Leafs. Stat Box for Ottawa of Stützle. Young Guns for the Anaheim Ducks of Hellison. 285 Patterson, Vancouver. Honor roll of Eichel for Vegas. Heiskanen Canvas for Dallas. What's up, Mr. Golden? How you doing, sir? We've got a debut of Durandu for the Islanders. We got a Kadri for Calgary. Honor roll. And a canvas of Oshie for Washington. Star Surge for Dallas of Wyatt Johnston. Debut of Kopanen for Boston. Desnoyers for the Philadelphia Flyers. Fiala pulls, yeah. Ooh, that's a rare one. Star Surge die cut. Jersey numbered 8 of 25. Noah Dobson. Those are insanely rare. 8 of 25. Noah Dobson. Special edition of Keller Coyotes and a Nestorenko for the Anaheim Ducks Young Guns. We've got a rookie retrospective of Marchenko for the Jackets. Honor roll of Tkachuk, and this box is just killer. Young Guns Canvas for the Maple Leafs, Matthew Knies. This box is all sorts of amazing. Wow. I do recommend getting the Matthew Knies graded, whoever has got the Leafs. Congrats. We're going to have a big finish. Special edition of Luke Hughes. Not a bad one. Black and white variant canvas. Heischer for the Devils. And for the Vancouver Canucks, Hiroshi Young Guns. So Mr. Golden, that Grand Fear thing on the way is going to be pretty cool. It's funny because Dan was getting them all in. And I saw that one and I was like, hey, got to message you on that bad boy. Because that thing's, honestly, I am super impressed with how it looks. And I don't know how rare those are, because I think it's like 30 years old or something, but crazy. We've got a population count, 100 for the Red Wings of Cider. We got a Seeing Red for Boston of Pasternak, and a Beehive rookie of Casper for the Red Wings. Silver Skates, Matthews for the Leafs. Fantilli, first draft for the Jackets. And a Young Guns canvas for the LA Kings of Laferriere. Crushing it on that. We've got a Matthew Tkachuk, Heroes for Florida. Larkin, Hollowview for the Red Wings. Retro Young Guns for the Calgary Flames of Coronado. We got a Dazzlers pink variant for the Avalanche of Ryan Johansson. Seeing Red of Marchenko for the Jackets. Stützle Retro for Ottawa. UD3 of Dewar for Calgary. Seeing red of Kachuk for Florida. And a Johnson Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres. We got a silver skates for the Avalanche McKinnon. Heineman Young Guns for Montreal. And a Larkin canvas for the Red Wings. We got a black diamond, single diamond of Newhook for Montreal. We got a Barkov retro for Florida and a canvas of Boldy for Minnesota. Dazzlers for Nashville of Yossi. Retro Young Guns for Nashville Evangelista. And a clear-cut base Bertuzzi for the Maple Leafs. We've got a silver skates for the Islanders of Sorokin. Another Outburst Silver Young Guns of Paretz for Carolina. We got a Young Guns for Seattle of Winterton. We've got a UD3 of Casper for the Red Wings. Seeing red Bedard, Chicago. And a first draft of Mintukov for Anaheim. We've got a triple diamond for Minnesota Kaprizov. A beehive of Barzal for the Islanders. And a Pasternak canvas for the Boston Bruins. UD3 for the Maple Leafs of Matthew Nyes. Keller for the Coyotes Hollowview. And a Kulich Young Guns for Buffalo. Buffalo Sabres. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. You got the Buffalo Sabres. We start off with the Deluxe to 250 for the Blues of Verana. Seeing red for the Jets of Scheifele. And a Retro Young Guns for the Red Wings of Casper. We got a UD3 of Levi for Buffalo. Jarventi Young Guns for Ottawa. And a canvas for the Islanders of Brock Nelson. We got a Hockey Heroes of Pedersen for Vancouver. Edvinsson Hollowview for the Red Wings. And a Beehive rookie of Brock Faber for Minnesota. Ooh, nice. A specialist for Ottawa of Kachuk. Brady Kachuk. Ottawa Senators. Seeing red of Goudreau for the Jackets. And a Retro Young Guns, Matthew Nyes for the Maple Leafs. Silver skates for Vegas of Stone. Seeing red of Skinner for Buffalo. Ryan Johnson, first draft for the Buffalo Sabres. UD3 of Mintukov for Anaheim. Peretz Young Guns for the Canes. And a Patty Kane canvas for the Red Wings. We've got a rookie Gems double diamond of Beck for Montreal. Beehive of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Seth Jones canvas for the Hawks. We got a Dazzlers for the Devils of Jack Hughes. Retro for Minnesota of Kaprizov. And a black and white Young Guns canvas for the Montreal Canadiens. Teasdale. So I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, I'm pretty sure we've had a Young Guns canvas in every box, and maybe even an Outburst in almost every box, the Young Guns. Silver skates Makar for the Avs. Seeing red of JT Miller, Vancouver. Edstrom Young Guns for the Rangers. UD3 of Laferriere for LA. Patrick Kane, Outburst Silver for the Red Wings. And a Young Guns for Montreal of Struble. We've got a double diamond for Vegas of Stevenson. We got a Beehive of McDavid for the Oilers. And a Young Guns canvas again, Mintyukov. Holy moly, Young Gun canvases. Big finish, hopefully. UD3 of Lenu for Anaheim. Faber Hollowview for Minnesota. And a Luke Hughes. First draft for the Devils. We got a Luke. We got a Hughes. Golden, are you here right now? I got a question for you. I'm kind of curious your opinion on this. I have a question for you, sir. And I'm genuinely curious what your answer would be. We got a Dazzlers for Buffalo of Thompson, Eclectic of Caulfield for Montreal, and a Young Guns of Samoskevich for Florida. Or if there's any Habs fans in the room, I want to ask this question too. Instinctive of Allen for Montreal, Deep Root of Draisaitl for the Oilers, on a roll of Coronado for Calgary. You're here. All right. So my question is, after this, Panarin PC for the Rangers, Deep Roots for Nashville of Yossi, Forsberg for Nashville Portraits. If Crosby was available, which young star would you be okay trading? PC Aho for Carolina, Ludwig for Pittsburgh Young Guns, and Barzal Canvas for the Islanders. Like, would you trade Slavkovsky for him? Would you trade Caulfield? Deep Roots Purple of Pedersen for Vancouver, Frederick Director of Boards for Boston, Voronkov Young Guns for the Jackets. Monster Season McDavid for the Oilers, Instinctive Ottinger for Dallas, Seth Jones for the Hawks. Portraits. Eclectic Sparkle, Tage Thompson for Buffalo, Teravainen for the Carolina Hurricanes canvas, and an Esterenko on a roll for the Ducks. We got a PC of Caulfield for Montreal, Zari Young Guns for Calgary, Palat for the Devils Outburst Silver. You would trade Caulfield though? Eclectic of Crosby for the Penguins, Deep Roots of Carlson for Vegas, and an Actel for Washington Young Guns. We got a PC Sparkle for Philly of Konechny, Logan Thompson canvas for Vegas, on a roll for the Calgary Flames of Dustin Wolf. Director of Boards of Greer for Boston. We've got a fluorescence for San Jose of Gushin, on a roll of Gutman for Chicago. We've got a PC of Bergeron for Boston, Sweeney for Minnesota Young Guns, and a Dufour Young Guns canvas for the Islanders. I'm surprised you wouldn't give up Slavkovsky. I'm surprised you would give up Caulfield over Slavkovsky. Let me put it that way. I thought for sure you would be okay with the Slavkovsky. I'm not saying you'd be happy with it, but I feel like Caulfield's going to be a lot more important for you guys down the road. How many more years will cry? Exactly. I don't disagree, but you know that's going to come up if there is an option for trades, right? PC of Marner for the Leafs. Deep Roots of McKinnon for the Avs. On a roll of Cooley for the Rangers. We've got a deluxe for the Minnesota Wild, Sam Steele. Instinctive for the Blues of Binnington. And a Philp Young Guns for Chicago. Caulfield feels old. Yeah, it happens, Golden. It's crazy, isn't it? Instinctive Sparkle of Saros for the Preds. Canvas of Granlund for the Pens. A Finiseyev honor roll for the Preds. Monster Season of McDavid for the Oilers. Director of Boards of Watson for the Sens. Levi for Buffalo honor roll. I would be curious what kind of deal that they or players would get thrown out for a guy like Crosby right now. Dazzlers for the Rangers, Panarin. Eclectic of Kempe for LA. Benson for Buffalo Young Guns. Kaprizov PC for Minnesota. Deep roots of Thomas for the Blues. And a Makar for the Avalanche. Portraits. We got a PC of Keller for the Coyotes. Hunt Young Guns for Minnesota. And a Outburst Silver of Merzlikins for the Blue Jackets. Oh, I agree with you. Caulfield is probably the guy who's going to get 51st for Montreal. Maybe Demidov, but who knows. Director of Board, Sparkle Pizzetta for Montreal. Patterson Canvas for Vancouver. And an Edvinsson on a roll for the Red Wings. Instinctive of Carter Hart for Philly. Teasdale for Montreal Young Guns. Canvas of DeBrusque for Boston. Eclectic of Robertson for Dallas. Deep Roots of Bergeron for Boston. And a Tompkins Young Guns for Tampa. We got a Vegas Golden Knights Fluorescence Patera on a roll for the, portraits for Anaheim of Zegras. PC of Robertson for Dallas. Spozo for the Blue Jackets Young Guns. Kubalik for the Red Wings Canvas. There we go.